Hi there. Today's assignment is something different. It's called rhythm addition, and this is really going to help you make sense of rhythms and the beat that they get. So I have a chart that you're going to see when you open the assignment. This chart will be at the top of your paper, and you'll always have reference to it as you go through the problems. And this is how you read the chart. This is the name of this symbol is whole note, and this is the whole rest. Okay? And these things get 4 beats. The half note and the half rest. And it gets 2 beats. Then you have the quarter note and the quarter rest, and they get 1 beat. The 8th note and the 8th rest, they get a half a beat. And the 16th note and the 16th rest get 1/4 of a beat. Now, you will not have any of these today. We'll save that for the next time. So how does rhythm addition look? It looks like this. It looks like math problems, except that it's rhythms. And how do you add? You're doing addition, so how do you add them? Well, you first have to think in your mind, that's a quarter note, and how many beats does a quarter note get? It gets 1 beat. And this is 8th notes. How many beats does 8th note get? They get 1 beat. So 1 plus 1 is 2. See? This gets 1 beat, and that gets 1 beat. 1 plus 1 is 2. See? Just as easy as that. Let's look at this one. Now, this gets a half a beat. So you could mark that if you wanted to, like you can make that a little half beat and a half beat. What's a half plus a half? It's 1. Look at this one. This is tricky. This half note gets 2 beats, and that single 8th note gets a half a beat, and the answer would be 2.5. And what about this one over here? Now, when you have 4 16th notes, all those hooked together, it's 1 beat. That's kind of what we call a rule of thumb. Anything that's hooked together like that, it's 1 beat. And that is a quarter note, and it gets 1 beat. So you've got 1 plus 1 is 2. And that's how you do it. Oh, now see this quarter rest? It gets 1 beat. That's always a little confusing because a rest doesn't get any sound, but it does get a beat. You have to observe it. And there, that 16th note barred together, that's 1 beat. So here the answer is 2. And yeah, just like in math, we could add a bunch of them together. Oh, this one's tricky. Look at this. Half plus 1. This is 2 beats. So you're going to have 10 problems, and each problem is on its own page. So after you do the problem, click next to do the next problem. And you get 2 chances, so I know you can get a perfect score. Thank you very much for working hard on today's lesson, rhythm addition.